Hey, welcome, welcome. Yes, we turning up this weekend. Yes. For Slym Goddi. That's who you listening to. Yes. All right. Welcome, welcome. This is your girl, Queen Muhammad. I am one of the founders of maddpop Records along with my partner, Kevin Blackson. All right, today we got a lot to talk about. Sad news. But first I just want to say, shout out to Slym Goddi. He was in a little bit of an accident, a car accident last week, and we just want to send him lots of love and support and well wishes. And if you want to send him well wishes and love too, you can definitely go over to his Instagram page, which is at BooJackGrand on Instagram, and you can also find that in the description box below. You can find maddpop Records on Instagram and Twitter at maddpop Records on both of those platforms. And also you can find Kevin Blackson at Mad Labs TV and Mad Vision Films. All right. Today, this video was brought to you by KOH Gen Do. Yes. This is a line that we endorse here. We fully support. It was made by an entertainer. Yes, an Asian entertainer. Yes, this is an herbal mist, guys. And everything is all natural, made from the finest Japanese botanicals and essentials. This is a wonderful product. I love this one here. This is an herbal mist, and this basically helps you when you're done your makeup and you don't want that caked on look. You want something that's fresh and going to keep you live and vivacious. This is it, gang. And we have lots of products here. We're going to do a full commercial for the line, but you can find all of the products and all of the information at www.maddpop.com. And we definitely support this. But I want to get into the topic of the video today. Oh, one thing I do want to say before we get into that, because that's something that's very heavy. So we want to give it the respect it needs. So before we get into that, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations to Gilly the Kid and Wallow for their podcast. It's very successful. We're definitely a subscriber and a supporter. It's you know, from us being from Philly, we've had lots of experiences and run-ins with Wallow and Gilly, and they're phenomenal guys, hard workers. Oh my gosh. And the message, you get the game from Gilly, you get the game from Wallow, but you also get a positive message that the street people need to hear. They need to hear that certain things are not cool. They need to hear that certain roads lead to nowhere. So for them to be coming onto this type of platform and really killing the game, it's just another a win for the city, and we appreciate it's just congratulations all the way around. But I just wanted to say that, and definitely go to their channel and subscribe, definitely, because you'll have the time of your life. Those guys are full of energy, full of life, and they're just hilarious. All right. The topic today is the definition of self-defense. It was I know that everyone has heard about this by now. 27-year-old woman, I don't want to mispronounce her name, MARSHAE Jones. She faces manslaughter charges because of an incident that happened back in December 2018, where they have concluded that she started in a physical or argumentative situation, and they have concluded that at the time she was pregnant. Okay, so this is very heavy, guys. At the time she was pregnant, and the young lady who she was in an altercation with shot her in the stomach. And as a result of that, she lost the baby. Now, initially, they arrested and charged the lady. But after their investigation, they have now come back and arrested the pregnant woman. They have now come back and arrested the pregnant woman for manslaughter. I think they have in Alabama the stand your ground, law, and that's the same thing that they have down in Florida. If everybody remembers the Trayvon Martin case, where if somebody feels like their life is in danger, they have all repercussion. Take your life, whatever repercussion that they can use on you if they feel like their life is in danger. So that's why you gotta know the laws of each state that you're in. You have to know the laws, because every state does not have every law. Some laws are across the board. They're federal laws. That means every state have to abide by them, whether they like it or not. But each state has their own rules, their own set of laws that they follow. And if you're living in a certain state that certain things are permitted, you need to know that. I always preach and teach about knowing your rights. Because I think that in any other situation, okay, we got a person with a gun that shoots somebody that kills a baby. That person's going down. You know what I'm saying? In any other situation. But if you live into a state that they have the stand your ground law, that means, and don't quote me because I'm just going off the top of my head of what I've heard about it. That means that a person can take whatever action they need to take against you if they feel like you are the aggressor and that their life is in danger. You need to know that. You need to know that, if you're in a state that has that law is in order, because that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. I mean, I know that when somebody comes onto your property, that kind of applies then. You have every right to do whatever you feel, protect your home and your life and your family. But it's such a gray area. And you know what? I just feel so bad for it's no win here. It's no win here with the families. Just not even talking about the two young ladies involved. And I don't want to go into why this happened, or what was the situation, or what was they fighting about. You can Google all that type of stuff. I'm just here to give a point of view, and just thinking about the families that this affects on both sides. It's not a good feeling on both sides. So nobody is a winner here. It's a sad situation. It's an unfortunate situation. It's a situation that could have been prevented, and I'm not the person to come down on people and their decisions that they make. I just try to help them get the legal advice that they need and the counsel that they need to when they went into whatever jams, because people are going to be people and life is going to continue. But you got to be able to know your rights and just educate yourselves. Educate yourselves from what the laws that are in place in your state, because it's just not across the board. It's not across the board. I think that certain states are doing certain things. I think, Tiffany Haddish just canceled a show because in Atlanta, because she didn't like the laws that they put in place. So you got to know your state laws, not just your federal laws. That's across the board. From one state to the next. You're traveling around, especially entertainers. You're going this place and that place. You're going different states. You're going different countries. You want to be able to know what you can do and what you can't do. It varies from state to state. You don't want to catch yourself out here and then you're in a situation where you're thinking something's in your favor. And then turns out you're the one that's going down. That's deep. It's deep and it's sad and it's unfortunate. And I pray for all parties involved in this. And if you have any information or opinion on this, please drop it down in the comments. I mean, we love to hear from you guys about your thoughts and things. But quick resolution for this. Just prayers out to all of the people involved. It's no win here. It's a sad, unfortunate situation, especially us as women. To be doing all this craziness, but we just have to educate ourselves. Education is the key, and it's when I say education, it means reading up on getting your knowledge together. This stuff is free. It's not like they're charging for you to know your own rights. It's free. The knowledge is out there. You just have to take the time to search it, find it, and know what, you have to know. You have to know what's going on. Or you can end up in a situation that you think it's something is in your favor and it totally is not. Wow, that's heavy, 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 heavy. Again, we'll say a prayer for them and wish them well. If you have any comments or any thoughts on that, you can hit us up about that, and we'd love to have a conversation with you. As for MADPOP Records, you can visit us at www.maddpop.com. And let me see down here on my notes here. If you want, we are partnered with Legal Shield. If you need legal counsel, if you need legal advice, if you need anything that can help you in your current situation, then you go to maddpop.wearelegalshield.com. And that link is also in the description box. This helps the people in our company. This helps, our friends and family, people who come up to us off the street and ask us questions about it. It's definitely helping the people that we represent. You know, with our artists just being in an accident, you know what I'm saying? So you never know where life is going to take you from one day to the next. So you gotta get protected and you gotta be prepared. This is a prime example of when some things happen and then it's unforeseen. You don't know when things are going to happen. So you want to be prepared beforehand. And that's maddpop.wearelegalshield.com. And that's in the description box. We're happy to help. That was one of our first. I just wanted to team up with legal company. You know, being in the business that we are in, being that so many people, and you're seeing through the stories that I talk about, that you see on the news, that you see on your social media, so many people are uneducated about the law. And that's sad. That's sad. I mean, especially since we see so many instances and examples of situations that could be anybody. It could be anybody at any time. It's not just criminal situations. It can be divorces, traffic tickets, landlord-tenant disputes. You know, anything that you need to speak to someone. And I always say, people with financial knowledge, they don't do, or wealth, they don't do anything without consulting a lawyer first. You know, us, and I'm not talking about, you know, Black people. I'm talking about people who weren't born with a silver spoon. We always wait till after the fact. Where now the lawyer has to play cleanup instead of preparing you which way to move from the beginning. We got to start retraining the way we think. I don't move without my membership. You know, that's something that's important to me. That's something that's important to me. I'm always on the phone with the lawyers, seeing this, that, getting advice, even for doing this podcast. What can I talk about? What can't I talk about? What's, you know, different things. So you just have to, so that's going to be a constant message. You know, we have a lot of advertisers and people that we push, but this one here can help save your life. Especially if you don't have the finances to afford a big time lawyer. You're building a relationship with a lawyer that's helping you, that you can call unlimited times. And I always say, I got a quote from before I got this service. I got a quote, and I still have it in my phone, from a lawyer that I didn't know. I just, you know, you find one in the phone book, and, you know, not the phone book. Nobody uses that no more. Google. You're going in there and you're like, oh, okay. $300. $300 just for an hour consultation. And this service that allows you unlimited services. And there's a breakdown, and it's less than that, for almost less than that for a whole year. Okay, so it's well worth it. Definitely something to budget in. Speaking of good things that's going on in Philly, we have a networking conference going on in August. All the details are on the website. Yes, come out, join us. It's going to be investors, music. You can, if you are a vendor, You can buy the tickets right from the website, www.maddpop.com. If you're a vendor, you want to set up a table to sell your merchandise or just to give out information, all that's on the website. And we're selling our tickets through Eventbrite. So they're a great website. They'll break everything down as far as if you just want general admission, which is only $35. If you want a vendor, or even if you want to have your logo in the backdrop, if you want to be a sponsor for the event, all that's on the website. So go to www.maddpop.com and then click business conference, and you'll get all the information that you need. It's going to be a wonderful event. Yes, wonderful event. And I appreciate and thank all of the people who have helped us get this together and make sure that this is a wonderful event. You know, bring your business cards. Bring your business cards, because, you know, this is going to be the opportunity that you have to network. You know, a lot of businesses, they don't know how to network. And that's the problem. You can't just base your business off business to customer relations. You want big accounts, not chasing every dollar. You want a company account. You know, and you can only do that by networking with other businesses. You know, we're so closed off. We're so closed off and afraid to talk to people and afraid to let people know what's going on. Thinking that somebody's going to steal your idea or run with your product. It doesn't matter. You don't worry about that. There's only one you, right? Anybody can do anything at any time. But it's only one you. So if it's your company and it's your brand, nobody's going to do it like you. So we got to get out of that. We got to get out of our heads of not networking with other businesses, afraid that they're going to do something or steal your idea. It doesn't matter. What's for you is for you. You know, that's why we continue on at this label. We continue on to put out content, to keep moving, to stay consistent. Because it's not about, you know, just trying to rush to do something or rush to be great or no, we're building our platform, and the people who are there for us and support us, they let us know on a regular basis. Keep doing it. You know, you're doing such a great job. So we appreciate that. Let me see. Okay, I talked about the Legal Shield. I talked about the KOH Gen Do products. Yes. At maddpop. Let me see. Can you see that? maddpop.com. Yes, beautiful. Now it's not cheap. Not cheap, ladies, but it's the industry standard. This has been used on so many blockbuster movie sets. And as I said before, the person who created this, Ai Sayatome, she is a Japanese Tokyo-born actress. And she felt like, you know, just always spending hours on movie sets, and the makeup left her face really dry. So she came up with this line, and it is perfection. I mean, you can hashtag or Google this company and see the rave about it. We only try to align ourselves with people who fit the brand that we want to portray. So we're only going to give you quality, because in the trust in us is the trust of our services. And I said in a previous video, I'm very big on customer service. You are the customers. Our artists are the customers. So, you know, just making sure that we bring you the best content, the best services, the best brands is all we care about. Everything else will fall in place. Yeah, so all right, that's it. I really don't want to hold you too long today. We're going to go out with a little bit of Slym Goddi. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. All right. Yes. If you would like to be a contributor to this channel and this label, Cash App maddpop. MADDPOP. You can visit us, www.maddpop.com. Let's see. KOH GEN DO. That's at maddpop.com. Also legal services. We also have ambassador watches. Beautiful brands. Foreign brands. www.maddpop.com. All right. Thank you. Maddpop out.